Welcome ladies and gentlemen, my name is Nesha and we are playing KSP 1.3. So today we are actually orbiting around Ike, the moon of Duna. So one of the things that I found out about Ike is that actually the low orbit is around 10,000 meters and we are currently about 55,000 meters above it. How do I know that? Yes, because I'm using the KSP official forums Delta V map, and one of the information we can see there is that the low orbit is around 10,000 meters. So yeah, that is our first mission today, because the reason why I want to go low is to collect some sweet science, and also I want to get a good look, because in the future episodes after this mission is done, we will go back to Ike on land on this, so I want to get the layout of the lands, a small preview what we're gonna be up against here. So I'm manually gonna adjust this, so let's see, as soon as I just point ourselves into retrograde, so I'm gonna do this manually. So as soon as I hit here, I will just shrink our highest point, and so let's get it around 12,000 meters here. So here we go again with a switch over, because it was so close to each other. So now we are at the highest point. It doesn't matter. I want to stay here. Let's see. Yes, we want to go. I'll shave it down to 14,000 meters. Why do I do this manually? Yes, I need to always keep practice so I can navigate or do things manually, because yeah, you need that a lot, and that's why I sometimes do this more basic stuff, so I don't lose my skills. If you don't use it, you lose it, as the American says. Okay, that's good enough for me, so let's go to the other side of the panel, and we will do the same thing here. So let's warp here. Let's click on that, so we see what we do. This is not a really hard exercise, but it could be it's a good one to do. So yeah, as when I'm at the lowest point, I will try to push it in front of me if I can. Oh yeah, it's not that okay. Okay, so if I go warm throttle, the acceleration will not be so fast, so it will be easy to adjust here. We want them very close to each other, if it's possible. You can see it's changing on a little bit here. It's not a couple of meters per second here. Okay. So I will travel around and do it again. Yes, I want them very close to each other, around 100 meters, just for some exercise here. Also, yeah, I'm gonna do it very nicely here. So just 100 meters apart from difference between the highest and lowest point. Just because it's good exercise. It's sometimes good to do stuff like that. Especially in this game. Okay, cool. So, oh, I'm still warping. Okay, cool. And the closer we get to each other, we will get to flip here. So yeah, I managed to do what I wanted. It's just a less than 100 meters difference. And now even less. I couldn't help myself there. So guys, now I'm just gonna fly around and gather some science and stuff here. So we'll meet each other again. Oh, a tip for you guys when you gather Saturn. What I do is I add a maneuver behind me. So when I go around and gather all the science, I know I've been almost all around. So that's how I do it. So yeah, I will gather some silence. Let's first get into our ship. Graphical glitch. We have 30 stored data here. So let's see how much I have after my science gathering mission here. Okay, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have gathered all the sweet science I could find, so we got about 8 more or something like that, so it took a long while to do it, but I couldn't get a lot more science out of it, so we will start traveling around here. I'm currently experiencing a weird graphical glitch here, where I can see right through Ike, so yeah, that's really weird here. But the things I found about Ike is that it will be probably a very hard place to land. As you can see, it's a lot of slopes and mountains here, so we probably will need to build a very big wide base, so it would be easier to handle to land on some place. Yeah, it will be a lot easier with a wide base, so it would be probably the widest base. Oh, it looks like we are really close there. So where are we currently? It looks like we have some lower points here, so that can be, but there is slopes. So let's check this area out first. Let's go up here, because that is probably where I want to land with my... Let's see. It doesn't look very... Oh, I have to go over it again. Something is really weird with my eye here. I can see right through it. So I think this is where is our zone? Yeah, we are at the lowlands, and that seems to be a little bit flatter than the mountainous area around here. But it should probably... Let's see if we can check here. Oh, it looks like we're gonna crash, but it's just very close. Yeah, as you can see, we are 5,000 meters above here. I think we're still in the Midlands. It seems a little bit better to land there too. So yeah, it will not be impossible. We just need to plan our landing very carefully. So we are at a good place. And you can see here, we have some more mountains. Oh man, that graphical glitch was not fun. Yeah, we can see more mountains here. Yeah, so we have scouted a bit. Okay, it was not that tough as I thought it gonna be. I think we're gonna be able to make it here. So the first thing I want to do before we plot our course out of this Ike system here, it will be an easy escape, as we are only traveling around, I would think around 500 delta. We will be able to make some escape, but I will want to have some room to maneuver, and it will not cost me a lot of delta V to get this around 50,000 meters again. So that is exactly what we're gonna do. So let's go in real time, and then we will go prograde. So it will probably flip around here, because it was the highest and lowest point was just a small difference. So the first thing is gonna happen here is it will flip around. So yeah, always wait until your pilot is in there, because especially on this small... Okay, so we are hanging. Let's speed up a bit. So I'm just... So that's good. Okay, that's good enough for me. So let's go to the highest point, and we'll make this the lowest point around 50,000 meters too. So then we have some room if we do a maneuver node, so we don't crash right into Ike. I've done that, not Ike, but I've done that mistake before, where I have been very close to crashing into the different things here. So let's click on that, and I think we can go a little bit faster. Okay, cool. It flipped around. That means it's close to each other, so that was good. Let's put our maneuver node here for now. We will probably switch it around here. Okay, so escape. Let's start by 400. Yes, it is escape. Which direction are we traveling? Are we traveling in this direction? Oh yeah, we are traveling in that direction, so let's remove that maneuver and put it here instead. So cool. So let's try with 400 this time. zoom out. We'll set our targets. Oh, I forgot the critical part here. We need to go to the tracking station because we need to speed up time. If I try to make it right now, it would be almost impossible. So let's go to the tracking station. Let's zoom out, click on the sun. I know we need to be around 75 degrees behind Duna, and the reason why I believe this is because of this. Yes, here we have it. I've already done the math, they have done the math, so we need to be around 75 degrees behind. That's how I know it, and because of this light. Yes, I have shown you many times, but if I have some first-time viewers that just watching this video, that's how I know it. Okay, so we have Kerbin there. Let's press on the sun. It currently looks like we are even more than 180 degrees behind, so yeah, we need to spend some time here. Okay, I think we have 75 degrees there. It's more like 65 behind, but yeah, I think it will work. So let's go back to our ship. Okay, cool, so here we have our ship. Let's remove our currently maneuver node because it probably happened half a year ago, so yeah. So we are traveling, I can't remember which way we are traveling, I have to check. Okay, so that's right, so let's put the maneuver node over here then. No, add a maneuver, 400. And again, let's go to map mode. Okay, cool. So we have escape here. Let's look how it looks. I think I was a little bit off on the timing here, actually. So I would probably approach it around here. So if I move it around, can I give it a bit more use so we have something to really get the escape so we don't get back. Let's go faster. Yeah, it looks like we have something going on here. So let's target it. And then... oh, there we have something. Cool, so let's go into more fine-tuning. We have an approach there, so I probably will go with that. Let's see if we can see it from here, from Kerbin system. Where is the brown line? I don't see any brown lines. So yeah, I think I'm... well, this is a counter. I can win this if I... yeah, I can win this. So 500 delta V, I'm fine. The only thing is that I can see how close we are, but yeah, I can wing it from that. It was an easy fly, just on pro grade 500 that we can manually adjust for the last part and see if we can better that number. So this is the same deal as usual. Let's get out of map mode, first check so our engine is on full throttle, point ourselves into the maneuver so we can get the estimated burn time as usual. And then, there we go, 46 seconds. That's quite low. Okay, so we have 28 minutes to the maneuver node, so I will cut until we get to the maneuver node because it's a tedious click until we get closer. Yeah, we are currently focused on Kerbin, yeah. Okay, so we're almost at 23 seconds. Time to burn. Yes, I think it will wrap around. First it will go there, and then the escape will become crazy, and then it will go that way. So that is what's gonna happen. Yes, some crazy stuff. So let's zoom out so we have a clue what's going on here. Okay, we're getting closer, so let's slow our roll, remove our maneuver node. We don't need it any longer. We will. Okay. Oh, we missed it. I think we. I think it was quite close there. So if we are currently almost at a pro grade. So if I go opposite, maybe I can get an encounter already now. That will be awesome to make things easier. Let's see if we can see it from Kerbin. Are we even close? And that was not super helpful. I can see the brown. I can see our. That is the orbit for Kerbin, so yeah, I can see it. Yeah, but we have an encounter here, so let's just go fly out of here and make a course adjustment, and then we'll do one more, and I think we will be fine. So I can probably not auto warp here, so let's get back to. I'm ready to get back to my ship. Okay, cool. So now we are on orbit to Kerbin. So, how does it look? We have something there. Okay, I will take a peek on Kerbin. Let's see if we can see what's going on. Oh yeah, we can see it now. So that's good. So we can adjust for it here. Should we just do it from here? Okay, let's just see here if what happens. Yes, I will adjust it manually. Yeah, so it's a manual episode. Yeah, it's good if you do things manually sometimes. So we can see the power up is there. So I will fly without maneuver nodes because it will almost take no fuel at all to do this here. So then we go here. We get in a really weird angle. I think I will maneuver node it anyway, yes, but that is better closer. So let's go to our ship. I will throttle down as we are talking about almost no delta V at all. Yeah, it doesn't have to be even or so, it doesn't matter. Cool. Let's keep. I need to go back to the map. And then I have to go to my ship. Oh, this is so tedious. I wish there was a ship button where you just pressed and you got your ship, because that is so often I have to deal with that kind of shit. Okay, so let's add a maneuver there. It's 70 minutes out, so that should be good. So yeah, let's go focus on Kerbin. And we will try to better that course. It looks like we are coming in a bit above, so if I go that way, it will go back. I think we need to go a little bit normal. Let's go and finally adjust that. Okay, I wanted. It will be easier. I like to approach in a good angle. So that is. The thing is, we can spend more delta V doing it closer to Kerbin, but this will cost me around no delta V at all. So if you come to the Kerbin, it will take like, when you are inside the Kerbin system, it will take like 300-400 delta V to make this adjustment I'm doing right now. So if I do it now, I will save a lot of delta V. So yeah, that's why I spend time doing it here. So if I can get it like that. Okay, we're gonna go super fine tune. So I want a bit closer. Yeah, I want to do everything here. I will throttle my engine to 1, so we can do this adjustment. Okay, so if I go a little bit more pro grade. Okay, we will go super close here, so that it cost me 4.3 delta V. I promise you it will be around 400 delta V there. So now we have we will be coming in very fast, so now we have a lot of delta V to just break our speed instead, which will be a critical thing to do, or make it easier. Oh man, I flipped, then I have to go all the way around because I missed it, because I don't want to use shift. So first on our ship. Okay, cool. We are focusing on our ship, so let's go super small. Cool. So that will take. Okay, so let's go into maneuver. I think I never put my engine so small like this, so this will we'll see here. So 31 seconds burn for using 4.2 delta V, but that will make it easier to do with extra small adjustments, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, saving delta. Yeah, it's good for me to. Yeah, this will be my manual. Trying to optimize everything I do episode, I guess. Usually I don't. I give myself a delta V budget so I can do everything very easy. But it's good to do because there will be a time when we are almost out of delta V and really wants to stretch our fuel budget a lot just to manage to get home to Kerbin. So yeah, this is a practice for that kind of scenario. So yes, we are currently focused on the Kerbin here, as usual, with the brown line. Stop saying as usual. The brown line is our predicted route, and this is our maneuver, and those guys need to match up, and then we will have a thing. We'll spend as little as 4.2 delta V. I think it's almost 100 times less to make the same maneuver from the Kerbin system. So yep, we will do that. We will be very effective. So we are currently burning at 1 engine power. So yeah, look, it's starting to fix. Gonna slow down to super slow. 1000 engine power. Okay, let's get rid of this, and we will wing it a bit. So 1 throttle. So I'm 1% throttle on 1% 100 engine power, but look at the precision we can have here. And it will take. We haven't spent the delta V yet. Okay. If I'm thinking, how is our curve here? So if I go, I'm just checking here. Let's see if I can adjust it a bit here. Yes, I want it straightish. And then I think I want to go retrograde. 1 throttle. And get closer. I think we want to go into the atmosphere. Around 50 seconds. Yeah, that's good enough. If we can get in there, the reason why I want to do that, because we will come in such a speed here, and then we will go all the way out here. So if we can hit the atmosphere, it will slow us down, so we spend less delta V. I have 600 delta V to burn around here, so we can get orbit around then, and then we'll orbit around Kerbin until our speeds are in the safer thing. I think we will come in very hot here. So yeah, so what do we want to do now? Can we warp all the way here? Yes, we can. So we can see our ship is currently traveling there. They are getting closer to each other. We have Kerbin around here. They are starting to match up speed here. We can see Kerbin is traveling in the inner curve, so it's a little bit faster, but my curve is starting here. And that's why I suspect we will have very big speeds here. Because we are currently traveling in that, and that is our lowest point over there. So yeah, it will be fast. I'm currently traveling on around 10,000 meters per second, so yeah. Okay, cool, let's focus on our ship. Oh, there we go. So, we are currently inside a Kerbin system, which is good. Let's see if our course has... yeah, it hasn't changed. That is good news for us. So, let's warp over here. Our lowest point is in 22 minutes. That's good. We have some time here. I think we have to prepare for going into the atmosphere at this speed. We are currently, yeah, our speed is gaining slowly here. How is our electric charge? That is important. Yeah, I think we need to retract these ones, and then we will... Hello, Kerbin. Oh man, that was a beautiful sight, as usual. Such a beautiful planet. Earth-like. Okay, cool. So, I don't have anything... That's cool, so we are almost here. We can probably speed up our descent a bit over here. As soon as we have escaped again from Kerbin's atmosphere, we will slow down. We will burst our engines. We will burst our engines to slow, just to create your orbit here. So yeah, let's see. Okay, so we are entering around 3,400 meters per second. So yeah, this is super fast. So yeah, and we have 45 seconds to our lowest point. We're still on a very thin atmosphere up here, the black, almost no atmosphere at all. But it should affect us. Break our highest point will become lower because we are breaking a small amount. Yeah, we can see things are starting to heat up here. Our solar panels are having some life bar things there. I don't care if they explode as long as the tanks doesn't explode. So, okay, 17 seconds to our lowest point, and then we will start traveling in the other way. At least we are not gaining speed any longer, so that is good. So, yeah, I think I need to do... I need my full engine. I almost forgot about that. Okay, so now we are starting to travel out again. So we were traveling out here. We can see the curve will start bending a little bit more. We can see our altitude is gaining here again. So as soon as I'm out of this atmosphere, I will start braking. The reason why I will brake outside the atmosphere is just because, yeah, my engines will be a lot more effective outside the atmosphere, especially with space engines, so I'm waiting for that. Okay, I'm outside the atmosphere, so let's give a burst until our curve... Okay, yeah, so I'm fighting the escape here. I'm going retrograde here until we get the curve. Okay, cool, so that's good. So let's go over and do it all over again. So once again, enter the atmosphere again. And as you can see there, our highest point is decreasing already when we hit the atmosphere. So if you remember, we was almost outside. I think I'm going to show the effect from here. As you can see here, it's shortening in the air. So next time I go around that way, it will. So we can see our lowest point. So let's go fast here. So it takes. And as you can see, I'm not using any delta V at all, and I still shrink in my orbit, and that will take a lot of delta V to do otherwise. Okay, so we are on our way outside again, and we can see it here. So what I will do here is as soon as I'm outside, I will burst a small amount just to shrink that number again. So we can see here we are on 6,000 meters. We are still, as we're still inside the atmosphere, we are still breaking our speed. So we almost, I would say, around 100 delta V just by aero braking there. So yeah, it could be critical in some time. Okay, so as soon as we get out here, I will burst for a small amount. I will use 65 and 100 delta V. So okay, we're outside. Okay, that's good enough for me. So let's travel all around and let's do it again. I'm gonna save here. I have a bad feeling about this explosion. It doesn't. I think we are getting too low into atmosphere. I think this will be the last time we can do this. Let's see. Okay, we're getting out. Okay, that's his last time I will do it because yeah, you saw that was. What I think I want to do, I will try to just use my engines, and when we get higher up in the atmosphere, I will slow our speed a bit, or I can only shave up around 300. Yeah, I think I need to do last orbit, and this time we will dump all the things and land. So let's make good use of our last fuel here. Okay, cool. So technically I will have a better chance here. So yeah, I'm using our last fuel to shrink it around here. So that's cool. Awesome. So what we can do now is we can lose some weight. If we lose some weight, there is less gravity, and we don't need this part any longer. So let's get rid of it. And we will get ready for landing next time. Okay, cool. So, yeah, so this is finally our landing. So yeah, that we have shaved off. Remember, we shaved off a lot of speed there because we was around 3,200 meters per second. So yeah, and we used not a lot of delta V for that thing. So yeah, this will be a fairly safe landing, I believe. We are in a very weird curve. It looks like we are actually, yeah, there is the lowest point. Yeah, it's getting to 30,000 meters. So yeah, we will not go out again. Let's speed this up. It's nothing exciting happening. We're losing speed very fast now. The thicker part of the atmosphere is in the dark blue one, and then it will go even faster, as usual. Why do I start saying as usual? Okay, so yeah, we lost a lot of speed here. Oh, is this the ocean? And we have start landing here in sunrise. Look at that. I can't remember how to get away at interfaces. It destroys this beautiful scene. Look there. Bam. Oh, how do I remove it? F2, yeah, I remember it. Oh man, that's beautiful landing. Best landing yet, or most beautiful landing. Okay, that's awesome. Look at this. Do we have all the science-y stuff here? Let's just EVA with you. Okay, cool. So let's recover our vessel. Okay, oh man, look at that. 4,280 science. Okay, so that is our total one, but we got 3,000 science now. So I think our Icelander needs a special Icelander because we have so many new parts to use here. Yeah, we have so much science. We got all of this. Yeah, we got some money too. Let's see. Funds, we didn't got so much money, but we have 1.5 million, so that is quite good. No ribbon. I will remove that ribbon thing. So let's see if there was any. Start exploring. Who saw there is no search thing. Yeah, so we got 30 science and 480 funds, but we got a lot of prestige out of this. I think this up here is my prestige meter, and that means I will get access to better. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've decided to take 2 contracts which has popped up after a flyby mission. We are first gonna can go to Ark and land on it, as I have said, and we have a reward of 720,000 funds for that, and then we have to start exploring Eve. This is another system, so I'm actually gonna let you viewers decide if there is a viewer that can comment before 4 days after these videos have been released. We can decide if we go to Eve and fly by it, or we will go landing on Ark, and I think we need a completely new design to land on Ark, so that can be exciting too. So yeah, I'll let you decide. If you don't decide, I will decide. So that was everything for this episode, and as always, thank you for watching.